welcome back to Dizzy AOE, and I just I had to make this video because I played a ranked match, which was like it was crazy. It was just silly. I was on a lose streak, okay, and when you're on the lose streak, you kind of my mind went. Look, I was close to 900 elo, and I was just like, crap. When I got arena, I always random my saves. I don't know if he chose CUMANS or whatever, but I noticed his name was slightly below average. So that's why I kind of opened the chat. Good luck, have fun. You are not below average, you are a beast. And my grandkid told me to worry about Cuman Boom. Are you gonna do that, or are you gonna ram rush me? I don't know what was going on. I just, you know what it's like? It's kind of like one of those rough nights where you just wanted to chill out and just kind of like, you know, because the last two games I tried my best, but the opponents were so good. And I'm noticing more flaws in my gameplay, so this is quite good. Not sure yet. And I didn't do this on purpose just for content or anything. You know, I just sometimes I just let my neurons just happen. And it just made this game. So it was stupid. So I don't know how I just suddenly become into the role of an OAP, but it was just that one line. My grandkid told me to worry about the Cuman Boom. Are you gonna do that, or are you gonna ram rush me? And you know, I hope they were finding it funny and not annoying. They were playing haha a lot. So so yeah, I randomed into Dravidians. I've not played Dravidians since 1998, so might be a bit rusty. Dang! I don't know. It must have been too much chocolate or something in the day, but I really was worried against CUMANS because CUMANS can 2TC boom in feudal, and their economy just goes sky high. They can ram rush you in feudal. They're just a very, very difficult civ to deal with unless you're kind of fast castle even. If only my APM was as high as my blood pressure. I had to make this video, and it's just, I don't know. I found it funny, and if I can make somebody else laugh, that's the matter. I was 7 in 98, they said. So yeah, like, this is Arabia, standard settings. And I said, Joe, is that you? My darn grandkids? Hopefully someone, like, let me know in the comments if you actually found this funny or not, if you're like angry. But our idle TC time is pretty, you know, okay. I just decided to go back to auto scout, and I believe, so look, he had some manual scout, but I think now he's gone to auto scout as well. So I'm just gonna fast forward because now is, you know, we've kind of talked to each other. We've made, you know, we've spoken, we've said our piece, and nothing too much happens actually. My idle TC time, I would have beaten Doubt, but had to look after you instead. I don't know, honestly. I don't know where I was on. I was just, it was like my arms hurting all day from playing, and I just had to do something crazy. But I've started to try and wall now at least, so that's cool, right? Look at that lovely walling. Seems like, you know, he's going up to feudal age right now. Mine's still a little bit delayed because I was a greedy feudal, kind of 21. Just no rush really. I think I got the bows in too early or something stupid, or I didn't push deer, so it was a bit of a rough kind of starting, and all of a sudden I just see his villagers and I say, oh no, because he hit feudal age and I'm worried his entire village or something is forward and he's going to drop like a TC here. And he actually decides to drop a tower. And on top of this, he's like sniping my field, which isn't helping, and he actually gets the snipe. Or does he? Nerd! See? No one can mess with Grandpa. Oh, that was so funny though. I don't know where I just like when it's like weird, like live action roleplay, if you can call it that, but I was just having fun, and that, and to be honest, that's the main thing. And I kind of sensed something was going on here, because I was like, okay, he's not done no kind of TCs or anything. I was like, right, I need to like sort out what's going on. So I moved these militia, and I see this tower here, and I'm like, oh, he's tower rushing me. No worries. I'm going to punch this tower down because there's actually not too much behind it. He does have loom as well, so this was actually an easy defense for me. Yes, I'm losing militia, but, you know, as I say, my blood pressure is going right through the roof, and I was happy to see him repair it because that means he's sinking stone into her as well. Yes, he's going to kill 1 or 2 of my villagers. Whatever, we can send more. Happy days. And this is actually a really nice defense. And he tries to like palisade her up, but it's too late. I actually get the hit on this, so this is kind of good, but the bad thing right now is that he's distracting a lot of my economy. Like, you know, he's back home, his villagers are... Oh. Just going straight for a castle. Okay, that's an interesting play. But I seen he like run his villagers away. So I was like, crap. You know, obviously he's run around somewhere. And he actually builds a forward marketplace. Wolf starts harassing him. But I didn't know where he was. I was just like, all I know is like, crap. He's brought in a whole bunch more of villagers. That's not good. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I feel comfortable at Phil fighting, so I'm just going to fight it back. Right? You just think, screw it, I'm going to fight it back. You know, why not? But to me, I was like, in my head's just like, wow, he's like, he's doing good because like, it's kind of bringing up a lot of my villagers. But then again, it's also 7 of his villagers, 8, 9, if you include these 2 as well. So, yeah, we're back to doing this crazy nonsense. And, to be honest, like, the idle TC times are really good for us, both of us. We're both doing really good. And I said, this is giving me NAM flashbacks, son! And he says again, haha. So I was pretty confident that he was at least having fun, you know. If he weren't having fun, I probably would have just stopped and just, you know. Or if he was quiet, I probably just would have kept quiet myself. But I was like, oh crap, I'm actually losing a lot of villagers right now. He's actually slaughtering me in this micro fight, so I need to kind of pick her up a bit. So he's got 7 villagers, I got 6. He's got... And I was like, wait a minute, I can just... I'm not going to lose, I'm going to pull these back and then bring these forward, because why am I doing that for? It was a bit too slow though to think down my head. But, and I realised I still got my scout, so I brought my scout, and now this is like, oh hell yes. Hell to the yes. This is exactly where I wanted him. His villagers are kaput now, they're kaputed. But this did a lot of damage to my kind of economy. I had to like rebalance here. Panic averted. And this was where the game just kind of calmed down. He had loads on stone, so he's got enough for a castle, but he's not in castle age yet. So I'm just gonna fast forward it. Nothing happened here apart from I was just getting like upgrades. I was trying to fix my economy. I was getting a really good solid economy, and I wanted to like start building up walls around, you know, because like my spidey sense was tingling. Even getting town watch. And I knew like, okay, I need some more stone now for walls. We need walls. We need to really fortify this up because I was super paranoid. I was expecting him to follow this up with something crazy. But everything was calm right now. I'm still on 1 minute of idle TC, which is insane. Like, I don't know. I just haven't good idle time lately again. Because normally for me it's like 30 minutes of idle TC time. So, oh yeah. So my plan here was to go... Now I'm going to pivot into Castle Age. He clicks Castle Age first. And I'm going to want to make like... Dravidians have crazy... I'm sorry, Lohe. Elephant archers. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go into elephant archers. That's going to be my long plan. And, okay, I might have gone overkill on the outpost because I was really worried that somebody was behind there. And I noticed this market was there, so I made a trade cart. I made a trade cart to trade with his market. That was such a Giga Chad move. Because now I can, like... It's probably like... I don't know, it's probably like 2 gold every time. It was so dumb, so funny. But like... How do you even think about that, right? Where is it? I can't tell how much gold it is per trap. But like, that's such a Giga Chad move. And I was like, right, okay, I need to expand my TCs. I want to boom into this game. But lo and behold, he's placing a forward castle. And this is a part where I'm guilty of. I don't have no army here. I got absolutely no army. I do have a trade cart, but this is where I'm going to be at my weakest, because yes, I'm turtling that, but like, this castle's actually a really big phone in the side. I kind of... So I will fast forward this a bit, because again, nothing too much happened. I'm just turtling, seeing my spot. Still trading with his market, that feels good. He's expanding his TCs. And I figured just to get a castle here to at least lock this off. And then my next thing was like, okay, I really need to get Fletching to at least try and range his troops. And then I'm going to start production of elephant archers from stables. Right, guys? Right? That's how you do it. From stables. And he freaking... I gotta give him props to this. This took big conies. He deleted his market. I was so sad. I was so upset by that. I thought I was being so big brain with the trade cards, but you know. And I really wanted to do his like scouting. So there we go. His scout went down. Happy days. And we got this situation. He's not pushing though. He's kind of... I don't know what his plan is here. My plan was to just get these trade cards down, try and find his other market. I wanted to trade with you, sad face. I think he didn't even make a market after this. He was just scared. But he's clicked imp already. Which is like, oh crap. Because I'm like going for the big boom. I'm investing heavily into Castle Age. And this is going to be my weakest window. Because I don't really have nothing to stop an Imperial trad push. What I do have is you know, at least the boom skills. But yeah, so our economy is pretty much equal. Not too much happening now, so a lot of the chaos has indeed ended. A lot of the chaos has indeed ended. He's going to put another castle down here. Again, if I had some army, I probably wouldn't have seen this anyway, so point is moot. But now he's at Imperial Age, I'm like, crap, I really need to get up to Imperial Age too, so I click it. But, yeah, I'm quite happy with my layout here, my base layout. But, I just don't think he made enough, like, units. He wasn't aggressive enough. And I think in future, this was the part where I realized, oh crap, I can't have elephant archers, I can only have trunky boys. And luckily, he did leave his treb unguarded, unprotected. But because I don't have horse armor, the elephants are just really squishy. We got a situation here. He's an imp. He's imping. He's trebbing me. He's got 2 trebs. And I'm crap. I got so much floating resources. And luckily I did kill his treb. But now he's got 2 trebs down here, which just is going to take out this castle, unfortunately. And I'm moving my goals villagers onto the castles. It's just like crap. Crappity crap. I just wish, like, even if he had like a few pikes or something behind this, I don't know why he didn't. I was so desperate I made a Yurumi and I was whipping it like a pancake. See that? Whip. The elephant's trying to push the trab. The game calmed down a bit now. I'm kind of still in disarray. Guess he didn't... Now he's taken into pikeman, but it's kind of like too late. But I got a nice boom going on here. And there, finally, I can make my elephant archers, right? My wood line's going a bit north, so I need a new TC over here. But these trabs are hitting my TCs now. Now I'm like, crap. Again, I'm like, crap. This isn't good. Because I don't really have army still. And he's really killing me now. Again, I really need to get better at this. I go straight into Elite Elephant Archer. No messing around. Oh, he really is trapping me. Luckily, I'm starting to get like the mass now. There's elephants galore, baby! Elephants galore. And luckily, because he's gone into halbs, like, obviously these elephant archers will just eat him up. It's no problem. Lohe's pissed at me right now. He's just like, why? I also got this situation where I want to get stone. Like, I'm booming over here. Another TC is going down, unfortunately. It kind of sucks, so I'm just like, stop. I knew if I could just kill this crab, I can buy myself some more time. Unfortunately, the TC goes down. He tries the mango shot. That's fine. My main thing was just stopping his traps. Just elephants everywhere. And, yikes, that's a brutal woodline. But yeah, so I was kind of like, crap, how do I get rid of his castles? Because I only got archers. And people who know me know I don't really make archer units. So I was just like, send the elephants! They died. I was like, crap. Yeah, I was in a real kind of state here. I didn't know what to do, but all I knew was that I was alive. He was in a state too, trying to trap. And of course, I did move these elephant archers forwards, and he had to garrison his TC. And I just kept them there just to be annoying. And I did like put a castle here, which takes this golden stone, which was okay, but now he's trapping my freaking market. He's getting revenge on my market. I'm down here. He's microing his trap. Now, hindsight, I would have probably made a siege workshop and just made siege elephants, because then I could have like protected the siege elephants as well. But yeah, unfortunately, he was making lots of camels. I'm gonna make another TC. Someone's gonna be like, "Wow, that's a horrible TC." I know, stop. But we're starting to see like kind of discrepancy now in kind of idle TC time. Although we are pretty even. Have a look, 48 minutes for each, which is pretty nice. His camels come in for a big brutal raid, but luckily I just had enough elephant archers to push them back. And I'm attacking this. I'm attacking the trebs. Yeah, and this is kind of a critical fight here. I kind of dived my elephants into the castle because I knew I had to do something about this. His just survives this, so there's 2 versus 2. It's 2 versus 3 actually. And yeah, the kind of funny part of the story has gone away, right? It's become like a suddenly serious game. You know, I'm not playing as an OAP no more, but I am kind of like... So, I made more elephants here, and yeah, I seen his villagers. I was like, wait, his villagers, easy pickings. It's the big problem though. There's like a lot of villagers there, right? And yeah, actually, I think I did a good job here to stay alive, but I think, nice, that was a nice shot. I think just a certain part of my game needs to be a bit more, it's like my castle age. I just don't make enough army, but this stage, I don't know. I still need a lot of practice, man. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. Because if I threw down now, like, siege workshops and just started making siege elephants and just pushing this as a whole, it'll be so good. But he's like taking into onager. He believes the best way to kill these is onagers. What's the CUMANS skirms like? Oh, they're kind of not great, so kind of plays into my hands here, the elephant archers. Once again, I make a mistake. I was relying on trebs, but again, the siege elephants would have just pushed this nice. I just wish I brought some villagers because these were alone. So they're just firing. I did find some more stone over here, which I was happy about. Again, is the onager. Wow, it does nothing. No damage. That's crazy. Now, if I had a villager, I could have been healing these trebs, but that's my flaw. That's my flaw. I didn't. They die. And that stalls out the push. Yep, there we go. And I was like, God damn it. And I was worried because I was running out of ideas. I was like, I need another TC. He starts to build a castle here. That's nice. But looking like my field count is nice and heavy. So I was just going to tech into scouts here. I was like, screw it, let's just tech into scouts. I think in hindsight, like, we don't have the greatest cav lines, so should have just gone straight into infantry at this point. I would have been great. Holy, I've got so much. I got a wood problem, as Cristello would say. I got a food problem. Oh boy. The cav actually did the job. I just wanted them to just, because I got so much food in there. You just want them to like rush in. And again, I just like, I'm gonna plonk my elephants here. Notes. Again, he's like, crap, we need lots of camels. The camels were working really well, I think. Well, they'll still get murked, but it's just crazy. And once again, on this castle, I'm like trapping his castle. I was like, I need more scouts. Everything. I'm getting monks to collect relics. I think on my tech tree. I was like, right, I need to get chemistry. I really need to get chemistry. But this is nice, though. These scouts were doing good. Then I was like, wait a minute. I'm going into scouts, but he has freaking camels. What am I thinking? What am I doing? And then Nando says, well, more unit counter less units. I was like, I'll just go with them anyway. I'll just make it messy. Because at the end of the day, the scouts are cheap, right? When you have like so much food, so I just whatever. Again, fortunate that he was like losing his camels into the trebs, which I was fine. I was like, yeah, whatever. It's again just kind of bad trades. This was the point where I was like, okay, right, camels, stop using cav. We need all the stables. And this really does look a nice raid. But like, if you have a look at the Veil count, it's been over for a little while now. It would have taken like something bad to happen for me to actually lose from now onwards. So it was the boom which saved me. So yeah, that was pretty much the only kind of like. It was a good learning. This is what I need though. I need like the longer games to understand like the transitions better and just to get this general. This is just like, yeah, people can say I'm 1,000 elo, 2,000 elo, wherever, but like there's so much I gotta learn and like when it comes to like compositions and all the other stuff, I'm so very, very weak. I am so sub 1,000. But the boom felt good. Once again, getting more raids. I look forward to kind of improving the game more. And yeah, I'm just gonna, 4 times speed this point. He did have like the onagers, but like I got all this. So I could just run past his halbs, take out his onagers. He's got this situation unfolding, which again, I can just... Now I got chemistry, now I got halbs, now I got all my upgrades, so now it just feels good. Now I can just, go for the kill. This was the last goal. I was hoping to like lock it down somehow, but, But yeah, this could have been over. Like, I was clumsy with my trebs there. At the end of the day, this is kind of brutal for him. I'm at 200 elo. So yeah, I hope you kind of enjoyed this video. It was, I was kind of more like funny about the whole the OAP kind of thing. Just like, Joe, is that you? And just stuff like that, Sometimes you gotta have those fun moments in the games, As I said, I was getting battered before this. Absolutely battered. Mikolos was just, just like, ugh, disgusted in me. And now this was the part where I was like, wait, I need siege, and I just made like 1,000,000 of them. Another thing, I got 2 relics. He had a nice raid, but that was like, I was overboomed anyway. And now this is just like, there's not much you can do. I'm gonna lock down these trebs. I'm gonna bring in the elephants. He tried to mine this, but yeah. And there we go. GG. So Yeah, it's just I really like the start of that game, and I just feel like it was an interesting one to share anyway with you all, and I really need to obviously tighten up some things. In fact, if you're well, most people are higher than me. If you do want to give me some feedback for certain, certain age ups timing, I got so much like food and gold, and yeah, and like he seemed like happy about things. I was happy about things, and I just felt it was a good, enjoyable fight. But that's it. That was the AOE OAP. Let me know in comments if you actually watch this, and if you have any recordings, feel free to join my Discord server where I do requests as well. They have to be like disasters or just stupid fun. I'm not like gonna just cover up the normal games where just nothing happens, but this was mostly a normal game, to be honest, but like it's just that the whole like chat. But anyway, right, see you soon. Bye. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that crap. Bye.